Brother Ben here. Brother Ben. Now, Ben got a heck of a program. A lot of people listening to Brother Ben. And Ben tells them about the minister. And Ben tells them about the minister.
But listen to the minister right here talk about the nature of the man and the woman.
Now I want to look at the nature of man and the nature of woman. Because unless we know the nature of a thing, we don't understand the actions of that which we're looking at. Y'all all right? Look at the Bible. It says, after God made the man, he said, multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it. And he gave the man power and dominion over the fowl of the air, the fish of the sea, and every creeping thing that crawls upon the earth. Do you know why there's not a lot of men in the church, but there's a lot of men in Union Temple Baptist? You don't see men like this in churches.
No, you don't.
You don't see men like this in churches. Church got a lot of old men, tired men. Am I telling the truth? The youth are in the street. They're not coming to church, but they come here. What is it about a man that makes a man attracted to the gospel? And what is it about a woman that makes us so attracted to the gospel and to the man Jesus?
Yes, sir.
Oh, brother.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on.
If by nature God gave man power and dominion, then men cannot be a man unless he has power in order to exercise dominion.
Yes, sir.
That's the nature of every man. And whether you agree with me or not, in his nature, he knows he's supposed to have some power.
Yes, sir.
And he knows he's supposed to have rule, especially in his own house. And therefore, if he does not have the knowledge of how to establish his rule,
Yes, sir.
and the woman see him weak and ineffective, then she look at him and say, I ain't bowing down to this. I ain't gonna respect this. Why, I control him. Anytime I want him to do something, I know what to do for him. So it becomes a game that we play. You use your nature as a woman to put him in a condition where you can manipulate him and guide him around by his nose. So the Bible said, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. That's not the nature in which God created this thing to go. And she can't respect no man that she rules. I'm going to say that again. She cannot respect any man that she rules because her dominion is over children.
That's right.
And when she rules you, you become her child. And that's why, take it or leave it, and that's why your favorite word is that MF word, because she's your mother instead of your wife. You wasn't looking for a wife because when you look for a wife, you're looking to carry out a responsibility and a sacred duty. But when you're looking for a mother, You're looking for somebody to nurture you and take you by the hand and stroke you and do all kind of childish things to comfort a sniveling, crying little black baby. And that's why adultery is in the house of the black man. That's why our women don't stay in our bed. Anybody's bed will do, because she's still on the hunt, not for Red October, but for a black man in September. The nature of the black man, the nature of all men, is to multiply, not sexually. I mean, that's part of it. But, you know, that's so academic, you know what I mean? You don't have to have a PhD degree to do that kind of multiply. But when you say multiply, you have a multiplier, a multiplicand, and a product. God said multiply, replenish the earth. He's telling man, look at what I put in you. Look at what I put around you. Yeah. You are the multiplier. This is the multiplicand. Now bring you up a product. That's the nature of man. He's to multiply. Yes, sir. He's to be a producer. And in productivity, he finds expression for the gifts of God that are within his being. And in finding the gifts of God within his being by becoming productive, he then glorifies his creator. Yes, sir. Man is the glory of God. Yeah. But if man is not productive of good and of righteous civilization, what does he need a woman for? That's our problem. We want a woman, but we don't want to know how to produce. And you're taking fire into your bosom when you want a woman, but you don't want to know how to become productive. Because whether she understands it or not, she's looking for you to be productive. Her nature is to help you if you're doing something, but she can't help you to do nothing. So if you're doing nothing, don't bother with a woman, because you're taking fire into your bosom. She'll burn you in the night and burn you in the day. Come on, baby, light my fire. She'll light it all right. Because a non-productive man, I don't care how handsome you look, you become ugly to your mate. Yes, sir. Listen now. That's your nature. What is her nature? In the Bible, God says he created the woman from the man to be the help meet. Not M-E-A-T. But the M-E-E-T. Yeah, what that mean? Help me. Help me. It means that God has given man a duty, a responsibility to become a producer. You don't produce without help. And you can't find a better helper to do anything in this world than a woman who believes in her man. Now, what did God put in you? See, your nature is to nurture, and your nature is to comfort and console. So the Quran says, in the woman he should find peace and quiet of mind. Not quiet of body, but quiet of mind. How do you rest his mind, sister? When that man is productive when he comes home. He needs to rest and draw strength again to go back and produce some more. So God gives him a woman who knows how to comfort and console, and look, not only knows how, happy to do it because he's so productive. Here comes that man of mine. Here he comes. Get it all ready for him because he's coming on home. Wait a minute, children. I got to get pretty for my man. He's coming home. She ain't coming to the door looking like the wreck of the Hesperus. She get herself together, perfume herself.
That's right. That's right.
When he gets up to the gate, he can smell the biscuits in the oven. You say, wait a minute. I'm a professional woman. And you're a failure. Don't tell me nothing about your profession. You're a failure if you can't keep a man. No profession can make you happy. No profession. Call yourself whatever the hell you want to. If there ain't a man in your life to make you happy, your profession can never do for you what God made man to do for you. Now look here. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that the only heaven for man is woman. I'm going to say that again. Go ahead. You want to go to heaven? Heaven ain't where you go sit down. You got to work your way to heaven. You got to earn your way to heaven. You got to do something so that heaven can reward you and bless you. A woman is a blessing to a man, but she's a cursing to a non-productive fool that is masquerading in the garments of a man. So now that we look at our natures, and I'm telling you, you got this nature, sister, you know it. When you find the right man, you call him Mr. Right. Mr. Right, he may not be the most handsome. At first you may say, oh. You may turn up your nose at him because you're looking for Mr. Right to be. Yeah. You're looking for Mr. Right to be so tall, so broad and strong. Mr. Right may come looking like Mr. Wrong. And at first you reject him, but after a while you begin to converse. And you see he got knowledge. And he attracts you. Then you see he's productive. He's doing something. And when you ask him, what are you doing? And he tells you, you say,
Listen, I know y'all thought this was going to be a different type of show. Some people thought this was going to be a bashing show. Oh, yeah, you need to correct. No. So let me know, is this a nice podcast, man? Are y'all enjoying this podcast, man? Let me know your feedback in the comment section. Also, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, some of y'all watching this stream live on Facebook, but come subscribe to my YouTube. My podcast is back. I'm back doing my podcast. I ain't did a podcast in months. If y'all want to support me, go to supportbenx.com. via Cash App, $Brother Ben X. And don't forget, we are going to do a live call-in show. After I finish showing y'all these clips of the minister, I'm going to let y'all call in and share y'all perspective as well.
I could help this man. And you know what? You'll even pick up a book and learn something about what he's into, so you can help him do it better. And when you start falling in love with him, then your voice changes. Yeah. You don't say, get on in here. Your voice gets real soft and sweet and mellow. Hello, baby, how are you? I just couldn't help it. I was just here thinking about you, waiting for you to come on home. You can come by motorboat. You can jump on a magic carpet and float, but get here if you can. You're sweet. You're tender. And that's the way you really want to be all the time. You don't want to be no hard-hearted Hannah. But you can't help yourself. Because we don't bring the best out of you. We bring the worst out of you and then condemn you. But it ain't our fault. It's not our fault. These are great men. Every one of them is a great man. But the white man that you call the man, using the definite article, meaning he's not only a man, but he is the example of what men should be. Lie. He is so afraid of anybody else being a producer in his world but him. He crushes your ability to create and produce. I'm the man here, nigga. You ain't gonna produce nothing. I'm the producer. You come work for me. And what do you say? I'm looking for a job. And when Whitey had one, he loved to give a nigga a job. You sweeping, you pushing, you pulling. Or you come out of college and use your degree to further his corporate stuff. And then you go home to your black wife. Hey, baby. Yeah, you know, I just got a raise. I'm now the vice president in charge of physical fitness in the corporation. And you bring her home a larger paycheck and you wonder why she's not really happy. She don't know why either. But deep down inside, she instinctively knows you ain't living up to what God expects from you as a man, and therefore you can't get from her what you expect from a woman. Now, the only way we can have our Genesis is somebody has to break the magnetic attraction between us as men and our oppressor. And somebody has to stop us from looking to him to fulfill our needs. But look to God and to yourself, and out of yourself become a producer once again. And that's why most didn't like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because Elijah Muhammad used strange language to break the magnetic attraction. He said the white man is the devil. And we said, oh, he teaches hate. He's awful. The white man, without the white man, we wouldn't have this. Without the white man, we wouldn't have that. Without the white man, shut up. Without the black man and woman, you wouldn't have no white man. So, the word devil only implied that they stood in opposition to God's law and way. And since God made you a producer and they said no nigger is going to produce, they stood as an adversary. God made you to be free, they said enslave the nigger. God made you to justify your existence, and you haven't justified your existence by being yourself because you don't know yourself, and if you don't know yourself, you can't be yourself. So the enemy stands here keeping you from your destiny. So God has to remove the enemy from you and remove you from the enemy so you can have your Genesis. So in the beginning, when he made light, he separated the light from the darkness. And one part he called day, and the other part he called night. And they don't coexist. When night comes, day goes. When day comes, night goes. If the white man is going to rule, you are not going to make it. You keep under his rule, you will stay a nigger, hurt, dissatisfied, and your women will be just like they are right now. But until we as men recognize that white rule got to end where we are concerned, I don't know what the women want, and I don't really care, because they're going to follow us. If we start following God, ain't no place for the woman to go but to stand by our side and help us make a nation.
All right, so that was the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan talking about the nature of the male and the female. See, with my podcast, man, I just like to be a little different. I could have came on here and just shared the clip, let people call in and everybody just give their opinion about the clip. But I said, no, we got to have that holistic effect. I got to make sure when you leave this podcast, you may came thinking, oh, we've just finna talk about TDJ. No, that's just the, see, that was just the subject or what do you call it? The mascot to get you in. We're going to talk about it, but you got to leave with a holistic effect or a holistic teaching that takes you home with a new perspective about ourselves as men, about ourselves as women. So we're not done yet. We really going to do the call-in show, but I got to make sure that the teachings get to you so that when you leave this podcast tomorrow, I know what you're going to say. I know you're going to give your disclaimer. No, I ain't in the nation. Y'all love to get a disclaimer. See, y'all don't know. You're so scared or whatever the case may be, but you got to give your disclaimer. I ain't in the nation. But man, that part, boy, what the minister was saying, that was on point. I know what you say. I don't agree with everything that he say, but boy, that podcast, boy, that what the minister was saying, boy, that was on. Now listen, I ain't no Muslim now. I'm not no Muslim now. But more that teaching, y'all know how y'all do. You know you got to give your disclaimer. So this one right here, the minister's talking about the role. I'm going to let the minister's about to talk about the role of the woman. Then I'm going to bring it back. He going to talk about the role of the man. Then I got one more video where he going to talk about the role of the woman. And then we're going to open up the phone lines. Okay? Is that cool with y'all?
See, we are natural men, but women are our trial. The woman is the woman of God. You stand up and preach with the Spirit of God, a woman wants to comfort you. That's her nature. She's born as a consoler of the man. Because it's the man's job to struggle against the forces in nature, to overcome them for his woman, for his family, for his future. And when you're a struggler like that, a woman's duty is to console and comfort you and rub your head and run the bath water for you and cook a meal for you.
So say, the minister say, rub you. I mean, he say, cook a meal for you. I mean, he meant that, boy. Brothers, y'all know that's what we want. We just want our head rubbed. Now make us some bath water and cook a good meal for you. Boy, you cook that brother a good meal, boy. Cook him a good meal. He don't want no McDonald's. He don't want no TV dinner. No, man, he don't want no, he say a good meal. Boy, the good meal to do it, want it, brother.
Don't you tell me, pretty woman. Prettiness can't give health and well-being to your family. We know you're pretty. But when a man wakes up and he want to go out and work, you got to send him out right. That's your BMW, baby. Your black man working. You got to send him out right, and he'll bring it back to you.
Hey, can y'all imagine what the brother just said to the dude? Let me go back a little bit. Can y'all imagine what the brother just told the deacon behind the minister? Look, hold on. All right, so look, I'm gonna go back 30 seconds. Look at how when the minister said that, look how the brother got up.
You gotta send him out right.
Look at dude, look at the brother right here. He say, hey, talk about that. Stay right there, brother minister. Hey, that brother bus boy, that hit the spot for that brother. Look, listen to him.
Right. That's your BMW, baby. Your black man working. You got to send him out right, and he'll bring it back to you.
Look how he say, what? He say, man, I'm finna join the FOI. He say, Hey, the minister hit the spot for that brother, boy. Say the minister, boy, he touched on something that brother been thinking about for years, boy. Look at that brother right there, boy.
Well-being to your family, soul, and comfort you.
My bad, y'all. I'm messing it up. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. Hey, cause right here, I already know what he done told that brother right here. Yeah, right here. Right here when the minister got right here.
Your black man working. You got to send him out right, and he'll bring it back to you.
Right here, he telling the brother, say, Pastor, listen, man, it's been good being at the church with you. But man, I'm finna go ahead and join the nation, soldier. He say, and then he ended off with, Assalamu alaikum. He say he hit the brother with the greeting. The minister hit on a point that this brother been thinking about for the past 5 years. That brother's on point.
Teach us.
Say, look at the brother say, teach us. Hey, big bro. Hey, that brother, we need to get in contact with that brother. I know that brother's in the rank somewhere. Look at what he said. Brother say, teach us.
Teach us. Teach us. Teach us. I'll close that point with this. Civilization is never measured by a man. The degree of civilization in any society is measured by the woman. Any society.
Say, that brother say, teach us. Teach us. That brother, that was trying to get somebody attention, boy. Ooh, I know that brother's a top soldier right now somewhere in Muhammad's ranks. That brother joined off that one message of the minister. That brother say, teach us.
Man, what the heck is that going on?
Is your life trash? Are you tired of the job and you know your life is trash? I'm trying to reverse your life with digital real estate. I did a free master class. You saw the testimonials. You read the testimonials. Why not get into the free mini course? A lot of y'all been asking me, what is digital real estate? I don't understand the concept of digital real estate. So I put together a comprehensive mini class for you to get access to for $0. All you got to do is text 214-884-4644, just the word digital. Nothing more, nothing less. Text digital to 214-884-4644, and you're going to get free access into the digital real estate class. See you on the other side.